to real jail. Dang, this kid is just bad. Okay. Does he have pet birds?
Ma'am, can I come in?
Okay.
Let's go, son. You're under arrest for robbery, breaking and
What?
entering, resisting arrest.
What the? He's getting arrested. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Mom,
Okay.
thanks for coming to bail me out.
What is going on right now? We're only a minute in and this kid is in jail.
No, Mike.
Mike?
I can't keep doing this with you.
Wait, is this supposed to be Mike Tyson? Going to jail young, he has pet birds, and is a boxer. I think this is a Mike Tyson story. Okay.
I'm done here. I'm gonna have to send you to reform school.
What? Why?
Dang.
When will I be home then?
We can make something of your son, Mike. Until then, you're gonna have to be in the system.
Oh, that's so
you're
sad.
just gonna abandon me like Dad did?
Oh, his mom's leaving him.
Mom, you can't just leave me here.
Oh, that's so sad. Dang.
So one less for dinner then?
Yeah. Looks like Frankie's not going to work out. He's getting sent back to the facility.
Did he
Okay.
actually do something, or is he just not good at boxing?
Both. He started stealing again.
Oh,
What do you want me to do about it?
we could start by paying some bills.
Oh, dang.
That would be nice. We need to do something.
Need I remind you that I trained 2 world champion boxers?
Oh, wait, I know who this is. This is, Cuz D'Amato. This was, Mike Tyson's coach.
Where are they now? Are they paying our electricity?
Hey, where is this coming from all of a sudden?
I got something for this. Okay.
Pour your life into these fighters. These kids, they come, they go like the wind.
Okay.
And what is left for me? For us?
Nothing.
I understand. But there's nothing
Funding.
I can do about it right now. I train boxers. There
Okay.
aren't real boxers around for me to train.
Wait, do the boxers that he trained? Okay. I feel bad for her, man.
Hello. Are you sure?
Me.
I'm looking for the best of the best. Somebody who's going to go all the way.
Okay.
Why don't we just have him box then? See for yourself.
Wait, so he's out of jail now? Wait, what the? What? All right, we're skipping some storylines, but it's okay. Oh! Let's go! That's what I want to see. Hold on. Go back, rewind it. Let's watch it again. Oh my gosh. Bop. Ooh. Ooh.
I
Knocked
thought
him
you
out.
told me that Sam was the best teenage boxer you ever seen.
He is. That's because Mike is only 12.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty impressive, right?
Bro, he's
Tried to tell
12
you over
knocking
the
people out
phone.
like that?
You want to meet him?
So, Bobby,
Oh
what's
my
this kid's
gosh.
story? Said he's got a bit of a record?
Yeah, you know, he's been arrested a couple times.
What's a couple of times?
I don't know, maybe 30?
What? How do you get arrested 30 times at 12 years old? That means he's getting arrested multiple times every year.
30 times?
Oh my gosh.
Is that all? Were you planning on telling me before I let Al Capone into my house?
Listen, Cuss. This kid's had a pretty rough childhood. But I'm telling you, he's the real deal.
Yes, sir. Train him, man. You got that. Turn him into a world champion.
Hey there, son. What's your name?
Mike
You got a last name?
Tyson?
Tyson.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is Mike
Fight,
Tyson.
All my life.
That's street fighting. I know something about that too,
Okay.
but that doesn't do me any good. How long have you been boxing?
Couple of months.
Couple of months.
Dang, and he's already that
You
good?
can already do that. You still staying at the reform school?
Don't have a choice.
He's very good. Very good, Camille.
Oh, he's telling his
He'd
wife.
honestly be the one. He's 12 years old and he's strong as an ox. He's got a right hand that just.
This isn't the first time that I've heard all this cuss.
Dang, she does
We
not
can't
care.
afford another mouth to feed. Especially the seriousness of your...
Listen, just meet him, okay?
Okay.
Come on in, please, Mike.
Come on, just meet him.
He's
So-
already here.
Wait, so he's moving in with them?
You always said that we'd make decisions like this together.
Well, now, how are we going to do that unless we meet him?
Okay.
Say hi, Mike.
Hey.
Hello.
So, Teddy and I were talking, and we were thinking about entering him into the Junior Olympics. Take a couple of years to train him.
Couple of years? And who's paying for him until then?
Mike,
Dang,
why
that's
don't you go
awkward. He's just
upstairs
standing there
and see
listening to
the
that.
other kids. Introduce yourself, okay?
Wait, other
Thanks.
kids? So he has more kids that live with him?
Now, we're going to get $200 a month from the government for housing.
Okay.
And that's more than enough to pay for his food and his clothes and all that.
Money from the government means he's in the system. So what did he do?
Well,
Arrested
he's had
30
some
times.
run-ins with the law. But hey, he's a good kid. How about this? We give him a chance. If he causes some trouble and he doesn't work out, then we'll
Okay.
cross that bridge when we get to it. Can you do that for me? Please?
Oh, he's going back downstairs. Oh,
Hey, Mike.
where's he going? He's running away already? What the?
Hey, Mike.
What?
Slow down. I can't chase you.
I know she doesn't want me here. It's fine. Nobody ever wants me nowhere, man. Everyone's
Aw,
always abandoning me.
that's so
I
sad.
don't want you here, Mike. We're going to work together.
Oh, yeah? I heard you in there, man. You just want me here for the government checks.
Mike. Would you believe that the man who lived here with his wife and 3 foster children trained 2 champion boxers that are in the Hall of Fame?
Okay.
No, huh? So what does that tell you? I don't want money. I don't need it.
Wait,
The
you're
only thing I
behind on
care for
bills.
is
Kind of do.
boxing and taking care of you kids. So, let me ask you something. Do you?
Wisdom.
I know this is all new to you, and
Sure
that
don't.
you're scared. But champions keep on fighting, no
Exactly.
matter how they feel.
Exactly.
So I ask you again,
Never give up.
do you want to be a champion? Good.
What is that?
Would you like to have healthier gums and cleaner teeth? Waterpick Cordless Advanced transforms the power of water with precision pulse technology, proven to deliver an effective combination of water pressure and pulsations, removing up to 99.9% of plaque bacteria that causes gingivitis, cavities, and bad breath. Only Waterpick is the #1 water flosser brand recommended by dental professionals. Take control of your oral health with
Wisdom engaged. Taking pervasive action.
Is that a watch? What
I
the?
would suggest that you go on in there.
What kind of watch
get
is that?
some dinner, head on to bed. We're up and at 'em at 4 a.m.
What? 4 a.m.?
4 a.m. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I woke up at 4 a.m. I mean, I'm usually going to bed at 4 a.m., not waking up.
Why?
Because tomorrow we take the first step towards your destiny.
All right, we're jumping
That
right in.
begins with discipline and training. Right now, you're a fighter.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 4 a.m., we're going to turn that fighter into a champion.
Woo! I'm feeling motivated right now. Maybe I might start waking up at 4 a.m. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Oh! He just turned it off. He is... Oh. Dang, that is the worst way to wake up. All right, but they're training now. Working hard. Okay. I've actually done that before. That is actually so hard to do. He's getting the hang of it. Ooh, that looks good. Bro, Darman's always making me hungry. I'm starving right now. No butter. Butter has fat in it. Okay. He's up, he's up. Don't slam the pots and pans.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting older now. Dang, that actually kind of does look like Mike Tyson. Dang, look at him. He looks scary.
Back over there. Keep him in the corner. Don't let him out.
Uh-oh.
Hands up.
He's about to knock him out. He's about to knock him out. I feel it.
That's the way I like to see it. What's wrong?
It's about Mike.
What? What happened?
What about me?
What's going on? What's wrong, Teddy?
What happened? Wait, I'm so confused.
I brought you some dinner, Michael. You should eat something. I'm very sorry about your mother.
Oh, she died?
Is there anything that I can do?
Bro, every Darman, somebody's dying. Now I'm sad. I was hungry, but...
System engaged. Taking evasive action.
That was before. You're not things like that now.
Yeah, you're a changed
You've
man.
changed. We all see it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, she'll never see it. I was so mad at her when she kicked me out the house, and then I realized she just wanted the best for me. I was gonna surprise her.
Oh, that's
Show
so
how good I was
sad.
doing after I became champion.
Bro.
Just to try to make something of myself, you know? Now it's too late.
Dang, man.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mike. Your mother was a good woman.
Dang, man. That's so sad. Come on. Now you gotta be champion for her. You gotta do it for her.
I'm sorry, guys.
What are you sorry about?
I can't fight in the Olympics.
What?
What about all that work we put in?
Yeah, do it for your
It was
mom.
all for nothing.
I gotta fight like this. I'm all messed up, man.
Use it, Mike. Use all that anger and this pain that you're feeling at the world right now. And plant it in your opponent's face and then leave it all out there on that.
It's said and done.
System engaged. Taking evasive action.
And he fights through it.
Oh, I like that. Gotta
So you
keep
need to
fighting.
ask
Keep
yourself,
moving.
Which one are you?
Champion.
What?
The champion.
Exactly.
I can't hear you.
The champion!
That's right. Now, when you go off to North Carolina, it'll be...
You mean that's right?
Well, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm not able to go with you.
What?
Dang. Now he has to go by himself.
Right.
Mike, listen to me. I'm not abandoning you. Listen. You're not going to be alone in North Carolina.
Okay.
Teddy's going with you, and he's going to be in your corner. We've been prepping for almost 2 years. Once that bell goes off, the inside down.
System.
To Camille, that you wanted to make something of yourself for your mom.
This is your chance to do it.
Yeah. And there's no point now. She'll never see it.
Yes, she will, Mike. The fact that she won't be watching you from your corner.
All the rubber bands are gone.
That is true.
One of them broke.
Exactly. Yes.
two of them got lost.
Do you understand?
Pretty sure someone stole one of them, actually.
I would not want to be the guy to fight Mike Tyson after his mom dies. Like, he's coming at you mad, he's angry, he's crying. You're done. Oh my goodness. I would just quit the fight. Oh no. I feel so bad for that guy. Come on, Mike. He's about to knock him out in one punch. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see that knockout. Come on. Oh! Dang! Knocked him right out. Yes, sir, Mike. Do it for your mom.
You should just rest.
Let's go.
This might be about
Oh.
Mike. I can't miss this.
He's in the hospital.
Hello?
Yes, sir. He's already out of the hospital, looking good.
Hey, take it easy, Jack. Take it easy, alright?
Let's go. Uh-oh.
Hey, Chris.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh!
Chris.
That is not good.
Hey, help! Teddy, come on. Get him
Bro's
up the
coughing up blood.
So listen, Mike. The doctors aren't sure how much longer I have.
Oh, no.
I was right. You are leaving me.
I'm not leaving you, Mike. And I'm going to work like a dog to stay around as long as I can.
Dang, man.
Because
But you got to make sure you rest, you know?
No matter how they feel. That's right. And I want to be with you all through this, Mike.
Yes, sir.
The Junior Olympics was just the first step. You're going to go all the way to the top. I know it. I just hope that I'm around to see it.
Dang, man.
I think we have more important things to discuss right now.
Oh, chocolate cake.
Birthday to you.
That looks bus.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mike Tyson.
Can you believe it?
16? Bro looks 30, I'm not gonna lie.
Michael, what's the matter?
Why is he crying?
I just never had a birthday cake before.
Aww.
Well, blow out the candle.
Make a wish.
Here's a little present from us.
Oh, what's
We
that?
hope you like it.
What's all this?
Oh, wait, are they adopting him? Oh, that's
You
awesome.
wanna adopt me?
Mike, I don't know how much longer I have, but before I go, I want you to know how much you mean to us.
Dang,
And to
man,
let you
that's
know
awesome. That's awesome.
And no matter what, I'll always be with you.
W
Because
coach.
I'd not only be your coach, I'd be your dad. What do
Aw.
you think?
Dang, so his coach is his dad
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I love it. I love the idea, guys. I love you guys so much.
Aww. W. Oh, wait, this is actual footage. Cuz D'Amato passed away in 1985 when Mike Tyson was just 19. No. Dang. 1 year later, at the age of 20, Mike would defeat Trevor to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Dang, look at him. That's an awesome story, man. I didn't even know all that about Mike Tyson. Mike remained close with Camille until she passed away. Aww. Iron Mike was elected to International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2011. Nice. Making him the third trained by Cus D'Amato to be inducted? Bro, he's like the best coach in the world. He trained 3 fighters that were champions. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good Darman story. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. But I'm full.
Time today, remember? What, that was the other stream.
Creepy pasta.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my 2-year series. I picked up an easy end easy demon for this year, which actually ended up being
I like fashion brands clothes, but I don't be wearing hella of it. I got lots of shorties tryna pull up to my place. I don't do like multiple girls, you feel me? I'd rather just like one instead of a bunch. I got 2 twin Glocks, 22.
You know, Neanderthals, the caveman dudes, where'd they go? So take us back 40,000 years. Europe. We've got these Neanderthals running around doing Neanderthal stuff. When all of a sudden, then it would, and yeah, Europe's climate was a bit jumpy, so it'd be nice and warm, and then just randomly freeze for like 1,000 years. Now, because Neanderthals were primitive as fuck, they kind of suck at adapting to these long cold spells, so they just die off. But it gets worse when humans turn up, because we were smarter and could adapt to the cold, which means we're competing with Neanderthals for food. So the last Neanderthals either died off or joined us, giving you 2% caveman DNA. Get more of my free lessons on smartnonsense.com. You know, he can respawn.
Police in Turkey blast a pride parade with water, accidentally create rainbow. I've been looking for this thing for weeks. Your eyes in your picture are obviously edited. No, they're not. I had surgery on them after a bad accident when I was 7. I'm 6'5" and decided to visit Japan. My husband and I have shopped here consistently for years, but we will use a different location from now on. They will literally lock the doors right in your face if you show up 2 minutes after closing. How can you even mess up that badly? Tianman arrested for planning own arrest to get free food and shelter in jail. Enters password. Wrong, 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 wrong. Resets password. New password can't be your old password. Damn, I'll have to find another way in. I cannot believe that Theodore is 8 months old today. Happy birthday, little teddy bear. This isn't how birthdays work. You better be awake and sober. If I say goodnight and an hour later you see me online, it's not that I lied, it's just that I failed. Parents, you've got mail on the table. The mail? I failed my exams, but the pigeons accepted me as their leader, so I have that going for me. I farted in front of my crush and my friend took the blame for me. Went to Brazil to meet a boy who said come to Brazil and he wasn't there. Police in Turkey blast a pride parade with water, accidentally create rainbow. I've been looking for—
Here's 3 totally legal ways to get free flights. First, follow your favorite airline on social media. Airlines give away miles and rewards just for liking their posts or following them. For example, Norse Atlantic offered free tickets for you and a friend just for following them. Aw, dude, how many social media accounts have you created?
Hundreds. No, thousands. I'm gonna get so many free flights.
Next, travel with a friend that has a companion pass. Some airlines like Alaska Airlines and Southwest offer companion passes that let you bring a friend for free.
I can't believe I'm coming with you to see Taylor Swift this weekend, and I didn't pay a single cent.
Next, volunteer to get kicked off a flight.
Perfect! I know exactly how to get kicked off a flight.
Whoa, that's not what I mean. Instead, volunteer to get off when it's overbooked, because you could receive flight vouchers, upgrades, and sometimes even cash. Doesn't that sound great?
Oh, bye.
Here's 3 totally—
So as you guys know, I have a series where I try to make a genuine Prince Rupert drop that's indestructible but shatters when you break the tail. And I even tried melting one in Gatorade like this. And now I want to see what happens when you melt one in 3 very different liquids. I filled it completely up with Mountain Dew and then began melting the drop until it fell in and shot like a rocket like this and started fizzing up all over. And then I pulled it out to see if it was intact, and it was. It looked like a genuine Prince Rupert drop. And then I sniffed the tail to see if it would shatter like a normal one, and it didn't. It looked like this, but we moved on onto the oil. And we had a slightly different reaction. It fell in and immediately started smoking. So I blew the smoke like this, and then I pulled the drop out of the water, and it looked legit. It had a little weird thing in the center, so I wanted to see if it was indestructible. Hit it once, and then it shattered the second time I hit it. So I moved on to the last liquid, this aloe vera gel, and when it fell in, it just submerged like this and made this weird noise. And it also smoked in the aloe vera like this. Then I pulled it out to see how this one turned out, and it was covered in the aloe and was much shorter than the other one. So let me know what else I should try. So as you guys...
This Thursday. Are their rifles loaded? Have they ever fired them on sentry duty? And why do they wear those funny hats? Well, these are 5 crazy facts about the King's Guard. Number 5. What's up with those hats? Well, the tradition actually goes all the way back to 1815 with the Battle of Waterloo. After their victory, a British regiment incorporated it into their uniform, but now they're just used for ceremonial occasions. Number 4. The official name for those hats are bearskins, as they're made of real brown bear fur sourced all the way from Canada. This means the bearskin weighs a whopping 0.68 kilograms. Number 3. The 4 p.m. inspection of the King's Lifeguard actually started because Queen Victoria caught them all getting drunk and gambling in 1884. So as a punishment and to make sure it never happened again, she introduced an inspection at 4 p.m. every day for the next 100 years, with Queen Elizabeth and King Charles keeping the inspection for tradition's sake. Number 2. How long do they have to stay on guard for? Well, guardsmen will have 2 hours of sentry duty and then 4 hours off. But whilst on sentry duty, they aren't permitted to go to the toilet, so you'll need a strong bladder for this one. Lastly, at number 1, are their rifles loaded? The answer is no. Well, kind of. The overwhelming majority of Kingsguard will never carry a loaded rifle whilst on sentry duty. However, in cases where there's a high-level threat at the time, they may carry loaded rifles, but that's extremely rare. Furthermore, the Kingsguard have never discharged their weapon whilst on sentry duty, although they have pointed them at some annoying tourists.
Get off the fence!
Are their rifles loaded? Have they ever fired them on sentry duty?
What creatures went extinct that we should thank God don't exist anymore? 1. Tigers have white spots on the back of their ears to fool predators. Whatever creature that was, I'm glad that it's no longer around. 2. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate that megalodons are no longer roaming the seas? Swimming just got a whole lot less terrifying. 3. What was that one alligator/crocodile thing that had long legs and could freaking gallop on land like a horse? Yeah, that guy's a hard pass for me. 4. Saber-toothed cats. I'm glad I don't have to worry about those cats while walking. 5. The Arthropura. Imagine a millipede the size of a car slithering around. That's a hard no for me. 6. Giant sloths, actual monsters that ancient humans had to fight. 7. Literally anything alive during the Carboniferous period. 8. Carer birds. A cassowary is probably the closest living animal, and it could still F you up. 9.
Did you know that a lot of the sound effects for Minecraft are actually from a website called freesound.org? Seriously, let's check out a few examples. And some of the most famous examples are from specific users. From user Jungle, we have the button sound effect. From user Anbo, we have the picking up items sound effect, which hilariously is just the sound of him popping his lips. And from user the Cheese Man, we have the famous... Did you know that a lot of the sound effects... Nah, YouTube...
Can't keep getting away with it. Candace at the end of every Phineas and Ferb episode. Disney artists did not have to go this hard for a short film. Sorry everyone, but the world's greatest cosplay has been achieved. Disney had no business making her this fine. Disney Plus is raising its prices. Here is how to cancel. Why is everyone in Aladdin hot? My original statement stands. I was today years old when I learned these two share the same voice actor. Seriously, how the hell did this come out in 2008? Looks good on the package, not so much when worn. As soon as we saw The Rock, we looked at each other and knew what we had to do. Pixar producers. Okay, we got a new movie idea. It's called Rocks. Pixar animators. Say no more. Aladdin. I can show you the world. Jasmine. Okay, let's just fly around the city we live in though. The Kingdom of Isolation. And it looks like I'm McQueen. Delete this. These two cars serve literally no purpose in the Cars universe. I always found this part of Toy Story 2 so oddly satisfying. My puppy thinks he's Bolt from the movies. This toy would be a lot cooler if Disney actually had a princess that's known for practicing archery. Oh wait, am I a joke to you? Me watching Disney movies. I don't care how old I am. This will always be me. You can't keep getting...
How to not DM minors. We have two girls here. Jessica, she's 8 years old and she loves her dog. The second girl is Sarah. She's 32 years old and she's a lawyer. Which of these people should you pursue romantically? I'll give you a few moments.
B.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know the right answer is B.
Yup, Sarah is the correct option. We have a DM here from a 13-year-old fan of yours that says, I love you. How should you respond?
I would honestly just say nothing.
Have your answer? All right, well, that's wrong. The correct answer is none of...
Oh, I was right! What did I say? You don't respond! Oh my fucking god, I'm a certified non-pedophile. I'm so good at this!
We have a bunch of numbers here.
Okay.
Which number is the absolute minimum age a woman should be before you try to have a romantic relationship with her? Which one is it?
Ooh, it might have to be 18. It might have to be 18.
Okay, I'm 18
Could
years
be 8.
old.
Like, is it 17?
Congratulations, you passed.
Okay.
Send this video to a convicted predator. Today I'm gonna teach you.
Did you beach whales literally explode? But why? So imagine you're a whale, and then you die from old age or something. Your body then gets dragged around by the currents for a while until eventually you wash up on a beach. No biggie. But then your body starts something called the decomposition process. Basically, trillions of little bacteria start eating your whale meat from the inside out, feeding on the carbohydrates and proteins present in your fatty whale tissue. But there's a problem. See, as these bacteria munch away on your whale's organs, they start farting out a lot of gases like carbon dioxide and methane as byproducts. These gases start to build up in your whale stomach and other large organs. But the thing is, whales have super strong blubber under an already very tough layer of skin, meaning these gases have no way to escape. So you grow bigger and bigger and bigger to twice your original size until you literally explode. Get more of my free lessons on...
Down on the way. $20, you already know the routine. This spell footy. All you got to do is move one pencil to spell another word. Just that simple. It's impossible though. So thank you for the 20.
How you gonna say it's simple but impossible? I don't know why you laughing because that says pool. P-O-O-L. Yeah.
No. This
What?
is capital P, this is capital O, this is capital O, that's a lowercase L. Don't work like
Guess
that.
what? It's still a word,
No,
so that's not
my
mine.
rules, my game, my money.
How you gonna tip somebody?
Man, move one pencil. Go.
Out.
It's impossible. Now thank you for my money so I can go about my day. Wrong pencil. F-O-O-L.
Fool. That's what you is if you think you gonna keep trying me. Thank you. Down on the way.
$20.
Meetings are the biggest.
This is when fighting becomes chess. As Izzy resets after an exchange, the moment Izzy sets his feet, his go-to weapon is a jab. Whitaker is able to slip the jab to the outside, but he's too far to counter. Whitaker takes a note that Izzy likes to jab after a reset and wants his feet set. Knowing this, Whitaker initiates an exchange and waits for Izzy to reset. Once again, when Izzy sets his feet, he gets ready to jab. This time, Whitaker is prepared and he slips the jab to the inside off of a blitz and is able to connect with his right hand. However, this gave Izzy an idea when Whitaker likes to blitz in. Knowing this, Izzy intentionally moves around with lateral movement, and once again he sets his feet. He knows Whitaker will most likely blitz in, so this time instead of a jab, he throws a check hook to angle off and lands a big right hand dropping Whitaker. This is when...
This guy's the greatest gunslinger to ever live. Bob Munden is a real-life cowboy legend. Firstly, he's fast, like real fast. He could draw, fire, and holster in just 0.16 seconds. Hit a cut before it could touch the ground, and outgun any opponent in a walk and draw. However, potentially his real mastery was shooting multiple targets in quick succession. He was able to shoot 2 balloons in 2 shots in just 0.02 seconds, giving off the appearance he had only fired once.
2 shots gonna sound like 1, and he's gonna hit both of the balloons.
Munden was accurate too. He could shoot a coin out of the sky and hit a balloon from 200 yards away with a snub nose using a small .38 caliber bullet. Although Munden started shooting at the age of 11, it's believed his talent was genetic as he had a high concentration of fast twitch muscles in his arm, giving him real-life shooting superpowers. Furthermore, when he was 68 years old, his firing arm registered 10 Gs of force during his quick draw, so there'll probably never be another like Bob Munden. This guy's the greatest gunslinger to ever live. Bob Munden is a...
God gave us the ultimate success formula in the very first chapter of the Bible. This is seriously mind-blowing. In Genesis 1:1, God created the heavens and the earth. But my question was why? I mean, God doesn't need anything from us. He doesn't need the earth. about himself is that he's creative. And luckily for us, he tells us that we are created in his image. And the first thing he said to a human was in Genesis 1:27-28. He says, "Be fruitful, do multiply, do replenish, do subdue, and have dominion." Be, do, have. Be plus do equals have. God is literally giving us the formula to live a life of success. And just remember, your desire to be better is God-given. God gave us the...
Because the Quran does not say, go kill all these people.
Actually, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Surah 9.
Have you read it?
Yes, ma'am. In fact, I have it in my back pocket if you'd like me to read it. Because I had a feeling this might come up today. So I brought some verses from the Quran that actually do talk about this. Now, I understand. Surah 9:29, fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which hath been forbidden by Allah and his messenger, but impose jizya, which is submission, over the infidels. Surah number 5, the punishment of those who wage war against Allah and his messenger and strive to make mischief in the land, you can disgrace them and slaughter them. So I get that you would explain these verses away. I understand that. But there are some verses that people that are Islamic have taken to do very terrible, wicked deeds.
Because
I just created the ultimate machine to get rid of insects super easily. It works by attracting them using a small piece of cheese, and when they stop by to eat, the device will give them a little shock to get them immobilized. After that, a motor will rotate this platform so it becomes like a slide that will throw the bug into a little jacuzzi. This will relax them so much that you'll be able to just grab them and take them outside. So the device is super insect friendly because it doesn't harm them at all. The only thing that we have to do is press this red button and let the device do its thing.
Hey there, Mr. Insect. I've got a surprise for you. Oopsie, I think that I taste you a little bit too hard. But don't worry, I'm moving to a jacuzzi so you can relax. Yeah, it seems like the jacuzzi's cold. Let me warm it up for you. Is this warm enough? Ha ha ha! After 3 days of annoying me, I finally got you. See you in hell, you little fool.
I just created...
Hey, you said 1 out of 14 million we win, yeah? Tell me this is it.
If I tell you what happens, it won't happen.
You better be right now. Did you hear the... Is anybody in that building? We think there's a kid stuck on the second floor. Hey, where you going? I'm coming!
It's okay. It's okay. Come here. I'll get you out of here. Come on.
Yeah.
Three of the most heartbreaking gaming tributes to players that have passed away. When Borderlands mega fan Michael Marmorell sadly passed away, Gearbox decided to honor the gamer by performing a eulogy speech in the voice of his favorite character.
The problem with reality is terrible things can happen to good people.
And on top of that, they actually added him as a character character within the game as well, which if you talk to, Michael will give you a weapon and you'll earn yourself the achievement Tribute to a Vault Hunter. In 2022, when legendary Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade tragically lost his battle to cancer, Mojang honored him by adding his iconic crown to the pig in the Minecraft launcher. On top of that, to thank everything he had done for the Minecraft community, he was forever immortalized in one of the game's menu screens with his famous catchphrase,
Technoblade never dies.
and in one of the most beautiful gestures from gamers is how the Warframe community chose to honor one of gaming's best critics, Total Biscuit, who suddenly passed away in 2018. Because many players consider him the main reason for their favorite game's popularity, hundreds of players and even developers all gathered together in-game to kneel for a moment of silence. Three of the most heartbreaking gaming tributes.
New birds.
He can respawn in Rome. I want to go to Rome too. What? My power is one, and I can only go to Egypt? I can secretly change the direction. I want Rome. Oh, no!
What? It's a canyon. But there's nothing here. I know. I can build a toll booth. That way, anyone who needs to pass through here will then need to pay me. And then I should build a small town here since it's a major transportation route. Another toll! Fantastic! With sufficient funds, I can work on expanding my territory and upgrading the city. I'll dig a big river and charge another toll for any fleet that passes by. It's easy to get wealthy quickly when you occupy important sea and land routes.
Crossplay now.
UPS trucks never turn left, but why? So let's say you're a UPS truck driver. Hi, I'm Paul. You're dirt. How many times? Okay, Paul. So you gotta go from here to some random guys. Hey, I'm Paul. What in the? So Paul, the UPS driver, is driving to Paul. You pull up to an intersection and you're confronted with three choices: straight, right, or left. Down, straight, right, or left. Straight. Yeah, left-hand turns kinda suck, because look at that intersection again. While Dirt was waiting to make a decision, he could have just kept gassing it straight, or even turned right on red, because waiting for oncoming traffic before turning left can add an extra 45 seconds to a delivery per turn. So it's actually quicker to go on a longer route if it has less left turns. Get more of my free lessons on smartnonsense.com.
An invisible shield that hides about 90% of you. You just have to ignore the blurry square and it's all good. Longest throw for 20 years. Lands 3 feet from cameraman. He was hunting that day. The power of nature. God was like, nah, I'm just messing with you. But if I wanted to, I could. Borrowing a mint on a 2,000-foot cell tower. How are they at airplane height? Okay, big trucks are cool, but imagine trying to get into this car. Bro just hopped in like a GTA character. Ever saw someone play defensive in bowling? Cheetah gets outrun by a gazelle. Cheetahs are so overrated for their speed. Girl, don't mess with the mascot. She wanted the attention and, well, she got it. My dumbass thought he was 10,000 feet in the air. Not gonna lie, same. Adding body mods to a car. Dude's just adding armor to the car. Underwater tunnel starts leaking water.
That's concerning. I'm inside the Lincoln Tunnel, which is underwater. Pretty sure there's a movie about this. And everybody died.
An invisible shield that hides about 90% of you. You just have to ignore the blurry square and it's all good. Longest throw.
If the smartest chimp equals our top
and there's only 1% difference in DNA between them. Let's go 1% beyond us. That's scary. That's what I'm saying. If we go 1% beyond us in that same vector of intelligence,
Yeah, they're traveling at the speed of light.
then the smartest human, they'll roll forward. They'll take Stephen Hawking and they'll say, this human is slightly smarter than the rest because he can do astrophysics calculations in his head. Like little Timmy over here who just came home from alien preschool, the toddler. And they say, oh, you just composed a sonnet. Isn't that cute? Let's put it up on the refrigerator. Oh, you just derived the principles of calculus. Oh, isn't that cute? If the smartest human does what their toddlers can do, their average people will have thoughts. They will have sentences that will rise above.
I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way.
So this guy didn't speak to a single person for over 50 years. See, Toma András was drafted into the Royal Hungarian Army in 1944, but he was soon captured by the Soviets and put in a prisoner of war camp. However, when the camp was closed in 1947, he wasn't sent back home to Hungary, but was put in a mental hospital in Russia. This was very, very bad, because once admitted to the mental hospital, he was taken off the prisoner of war list. This meant his family and the Hungarian government simply thought he had just died in battle, and he was officially declared dead in 1954. So Toma, who couldn't speak a word of Russian, was now stuck in a Russian mental hospital and no one was looking for him. Although he tried desperately to speak to the Russians, they didn't understand him and thought he was crazy. So he just gave up and kept to himself for over 50 years. That was until 1997, because a Slovakian doctor who could speak Hungarian ended up visiting the hospital. Quickly realizing he wasn't crazy, he was just Hungarian. So Toma was eventually sent back home and reunited with his siblings in 2000, now at the age of 74. But there is a small silver lining, because Toma was never formally discharged from the Hungarian army, so he had technically racked up several decades of military pay, which they gave him along with a promotion to Sergeant Major. But sadly, he died just 4 years later in 2004, being buried with military honors. So this guy didn't...
Button.
Morgan H. Stark, want some lunch?
Define lunch or be
Okay. How did you do this? Really? You like going on your couch? So does Daddy. It's fine, actually. Come on over to us. Shit! Nope, we don't say that. Only Mommy says that one. She coined it. It belongs to her.
But the kiss puppy.
That's extortion. Morgan H. Stark.
Nah, YouTube. Dark or offensive call signs are always denied by the commanding officer, but this pilot beat the odds twice and got a dark one. This young pilot, fresh out of flight school, was transferred to his first squadron.
I just discovered something game-changing for Minecraft Bedrock Edition that might actually make it better than Java. Players on Java Edition, including myself, always say that Java is better because of the free and more advanced mods like World Edit. But I just discovered something on Bedrock Edition called Editor Mode, and it's incredible. In the Minecraft launcher, if you go to Bedrock Edition, then go to Creator Tools, you can launch the game in Editor Mode, which literally opens Photoshop, but for a Minecraft world. There's the selection tool, the fill tool, copy and pasting, different 3D shape generation, terrain generation, extruding, whatever that means. There is a tool where you can just spam create random farms out of thin air. I have no idea when that would ever be useful, but it's awesome! I just discovered something.
This is Baker, a nuclear test conducted by the United...
Hey, there's a customer here that's being very rude. I might have to beat his f***ing ass.
Who was that?
He's coming towards us. Oh my god. Tell that Geek Squad motherfucker come back over here. Put your hands down, Lee. Stupid you look right now.
Danny. Slender Man. You want me to come outside and open a can of whoop ass on you?
Hey, there's a...
Free energy is real. This kid generates electricity through his body to turn a lamp on.
I have some of that capability, although I have to wet my skin to make it more conductive and shake my arm to pump some impulses. And there you go.
This guy uses a big magnet to continuously push small magnets on a fan to generate power. I've made the same thing, and if I leave the big magnet here, the fan starts turning. And of course, turning the motor, I can generate electricity to power a lamp.
Lies. It was all lies. There is no free energy. They are all fake. There is one common factor, and that's a well-hidden battery. In my case, the battery is in the lamp, and the lamp turns on if I short its contacts. The same as what the kid was doing. And for the fan, I just have some coin cell batteries back here that turn on the fan through the reed switch here when I bring the magnet close. And the lamp just turns on by these wires shorting the contacts.
Free energy is real.
Oh, I did this. How sheep were transported by 2 dogs.
Me showing some rich old man with dementia AI generated videos of us bonding as a family, so he writes me into his will. Excuse me? They keep the humans in there. 2 years together and not a single argument. Me staring into the corner of my room at night pretending I can see a ghost. The ghost wondering how I see it. You would save so much money on toilet paper if you were my girlfriend. German doctors are attempting to reverse death and resurrect humans. Me showing a picture of my girlfriend to my friend. My friend, as long as you're happy, bro. I've walked the girl I like home from the bar 4 weekends in a row like any gentleman should to protect her from creeps. This weekend, I am finally going to introduce myself to her. To prove he was home alone, I would like to present my client's internet search history from that evening. I would rather just confess to the crime. Sounds like something you would say about a house that's definitely haunted. Someone made up dinosaur noises without ever hearing them. 2023 cannot surprise me anymore. Vin Diesel with hair. You email your professor at 2 a.m. They respond literally a few minutes later. When your girlfriend is kissing another dude, but you can't say anything because that's her husband. Me showing some rich old man with dementia AI.
Win with the black pieces in just 7 moves. Focus on playing simple vanilla chess, hopping in the pony. When the dummy brings out the juicer, you don't copy the homework and bring out the juicer. You keep hopping in the pony, giving the kid a free candy. He gets happy, you bring out the fatty queen. Attack the pony. The pony doesn't want to go back home and cry. Pony goes crazy. Double attack on the fatty queen and the rook. You can't touch the pony. The juicer saves the pony. The fatty queen runs away from the pony, munches on the candy, looking to eat the cookies. Kitty saves the cookie. You go for the chicken. Nowhere for the chicken to run. The chicken is stuck in the frying pan. You hop in the pony to fry the chicken. Win with the black piece.
The f happened to Mr. Beast? Sleeping water prank. Where was he running to? I have a whale. Good luck to everyone else. Bro was watching the stream in 2x speed. She felt like a cartoon character. Today is not his day. My mom when I drive literally 1 mile per hour over the speed limit. Bro wasn't having it.
Shut up.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. This art piece of a video. Bear Grylls gets stung on the forehead by a bee and turns into Benedict Cumberbatch. Nah, I dropped the lighter instead. How did I even mess up this badly? POV, your boyfriend just got a Samsung Fold and is living his best ADHD life. When you can't find any blankets. Bro is sleeping in a seafood boil bag. He's lucky he's not older. Bro was flabbergasted. What's going on in my college? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Never seen before. I'll be very happy if I have such colleagues. The f happened to Mr. Beast? Sleeping water.
2 of the following videos are true while the other one is trash. Can you spot the fake? Round 1, let's begin. First up, take a lighter like this and remove the plastic cap. Then grab a pen with ink, cut the tube, and add a small drop of ink to the nozzle of the lighter like this. Now when you light it, the flame appears to levitate by burning pretty far from the lighter, as you can see here, and stays burning as long as you keep holding it down. If you take a small cast iron pan and heat it up to about 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and then drop about 1 milliliter of water on it, it takes about 5.5 seconds for the water to completely evaporate. But if you do this again, except this time make the pan much hotter at around 400 degrees Celsius or 750 degrees Fahrenheit, adding the same amount of water will take less time to evaporate since the pan is much hotter. This time taking a little more than 4 seconds. If you take a chicken bone, this one's from a Costco chicken, you see that it's strong and I can't bend it with my finger. But if you soak it in some vinegar for about a week and then take it out and dry it off, the bone is now bendable. You've seen all 3 videos now, pause to vote in the comments.
That one's true, so A is fake.
Did you think this levitating flame trick was fake? Well, nice try, but this is legit, and it's probably one of my favorite experiments that I've done in this entire series. The ink decreases the size of the nozzle, which means the butane shoots out at a faster speed. Fast enough that the flame doesn't propagate back to the opening like it normally would. It's pretty cool to see this up close, and I can even rotate my hand a bit as long as I keep the flow of butane. And here's what it looks like in slow motion in the dark. Soaking a chicken bone in vinegar for about a week also does make it bendy. That's because the vinegar dissolves the calcium in the bone.
But that is true, the water one.
98?
Evaporates
98? 91 in math? No, surely that one is a 7.
It is 91.
That's still an A.
How would you know? You got a 91 in math.
There was a particularly difficult pop quiz on inverse fractions.
Then you should have studied.
I didn't know the quiz was coming. That's why they used the word pop.
Oh, so you have all the answers now. Where were they when the quiz popped?
Good morning. It was.
Show him the shameful report card.
I've been there, man. Wait a minute. No, I haven't. These are all A's.
I made the same mistake. That 7 is a 1.
Oh, not for nothing, but a 91 still got me $5 from my mom. Well, that was the rule. $5 an A.
Why would she pay you for something that already benefits you?
Did she reward you for brushing your teeth too?
Sometimes. Well, if this is what you like when he gets an A, what are you going to do if he gets a B?
Oh. 98?
What did your boss say to you during a meeting that resulted in you immediately resigning?
I can't believe Dude Perfect was in my live when I made this shot.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Malachi.
How old are you, Malachi? And where are you from? Who are you with? Are you a bit nervous? All right, Malachi. Good luck.
Tequila.
I'm sorry, what is your name as a group?
The Click. Click or click? Click.
Shine bright like a bright man.
Shine bright like a bright man.
Shine, sorry. Hey, this song, it's not right there. Okay.
My mother died before I was born.
Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Wait, your mother died before you were born?
Yes.
Did you say before you were born?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
they deal hunting?
If I'd be lucky enough to somehow bring Miles Morales into my Spider-Man universe and into the MCU, I'd love to do for a young kid what Downey did for me. After I'd got the gig, we came to set, it was me, I was meeting Marissa Tomei for the first time, and I was now working with the Russos, and Downey was there. My scene had been cut down significantly from what I'd done in the audition to now a page and a half or maybe even 2 pages. And Downey piped up and was like, "Where's all the kids' lines gone?" And the Russos sort of said, "Well, look, this is already a 140-page script. Like, we can't spend too much time on this." And Downey was the one that was like, no, you're going to want to spend some time on this. Like, let's shoot the whole thing from the audition. You can always cut it, but you'd want to have it. And they used all of it.
Yeah, that's
so I
cool.
owe that to him.
That's cool.
And I think that's really cool. And I'd love to one day do that. If I'd be lucky enough to somehow bring Miles Morales into...
Before his wife passed away, Matthias Steiner promised her an Olympic gold medal. On his second to last attempt, he was in 4th place. Things were not looking good for the Olympian. The only way to win was lifting 10 kilograms more than his previous attempt. With 258 kilograms on the bar, Matthias gave everything he had. Before his wife...
This is how you get out of work in the modern world.
Very excited for this presentation. I dug into the numbers, and as you can see here...
Joey, it looks like you're frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
You're frozen, Joey.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, do you know what he's...
Yeah,
he blinked.
I'd love to pop it. I mean, I've been working on this all week long.
Okay. You're not... your fan's still moving, idiot. You're not frozen. What the hell, man?
I guess I'll just jump in. I don't know wut's going on today, but it seems pretty clear that we need it.
As a boss, all you can do is laugh, dude.
Wow. I think... Joey, I can see Holly walking around behind you. You weren't even frozen. You guys are morons. I don't think...
You know what? They're having connectivity issues. I'm happy to take over. I do know all the numbers.
Mason, you're watching The Professor. I can see it on in the background behind you. And Timmy's eating chips.
This is how you get out of work in the modern...
This Thursday.
Home sweet home.
Prematurely on.
Now when I look back on it, it was miraculous.
Benjamin, might I say you are looking strikingly youthful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now this is my granddaughter Daisy.
I never forgot her blue eyes. I'm not as old as I look.
You're different than anybody I've ever met.
I never forgot her blue eyes.
Where you going?
Oh, to see. I'll send you a postcard.
Write me a postcard from everywhere.
When I was 26 years old, I came home.
Benjamin, how are you? It's been such a long time. There's so much I want to know. Meeting in the middle.
I caught up with each other. I want to remember us just as we are now.
Prematurely on.
What would it be like? What would it feel like to know that you and I are seen by God? Luke 2, verse 10, I bring you good news that will cause great joy. For who? All. Again, remember who this is to. This is to shepherds. This is to those pushed to the margins. They're not part of the in crowd. They don't live in the right county. They don't go to the right school. Always feeling like they can't get in. When's the last time you felt seen by God? This is one of the names of God, El Roi, the God who sees me.
Trapdoors actually save an arrow's momentum. You can see this pretty easily if you shoot an arrow into a trapdoor and open it. The arrow will continue flying forward.
Okay, so this is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. So are you saying if I shoot that... Oh, wow, it does actually carry its momentum. That's kind of crazy. So then what if we shoot it there and then just light a bunch of TNT? Jesus Christ, that is crazy. And then if we do this... What the hell? Oh! Like, that has surely got to make it go all over the place. Oh my god, that's actually crazy. Now I gotta do one final test to see if it will kill me. Alright, so I'm in survival mode, just chilling, you know, and then I do that. Where the hell did it even go? Alright, let's try this. Oh, that did.
What's each studio's cheapest animated movie? Movie budgets are skyrocketing today, with many movies costing way more than they have any right to. But every once in a while, a studio puts out a really cheap movie. So which animation studio has the cheapest film? To keep things simple, I'll be looking at theatrical films made by the big studios, because if I included streaming or straight-to-DVD movies, we'd be here all day. Illumination surprisingly comes in last place with The Lorax, which cost $67 million to make. It's followed closely by the deceased Blue Skies original Ice Age at $65 million, which proves that while both of these companies overall make cheap movies, neither has any cheap standouts. Pixar's up next. The original Toy Story cost $30 million to make, but since then, Pixar's budgets have skyrocketed, and their cheapest movie since 2000 was the $92 million Incredibles. They're quickly followed by DreamWorks, whose cheapest film, 2020 Spirit Untamed, also cost $30 million. I gotta give DreamWorks bonus points though. Captain Underpants only cost $38 million, which is incredibly cheap for such a good art style. Disney's tough to rank. They should be in first place since Bambi cost less than $1 million to make, but that was in 1942. So if we look at them since their competition's been around, 2011's Winnie the Pooh joins the three-way tie with yet another $30 million budget. But the clear winner of the cheapskate contest is Sony Animation, who not only makes consistently cheap films, but only spent $20 million in 2017's The Star. With most of these cheaper films, you can kinda tell they cut some corners in animation, but it's still cool how cheap these movies can be. But anyways, those are just my thoughts. What are yours? Tell me in the comments. What's each
The craziest thing you did to get a girl to like you?
I had convinced this chick that I was dying. Hold on.
Dying?
For this girl sleep. Give me a second. I was in like 9th grade. This chick was bad, bro. She wouldn't talk to me for nothing. I was like, damn, ain't nothing working. I talked to my homeboy. I was like, hey, bro, watch this. I convinced like 4 or 5 people I had cancer. All her friends. And they started talking to this chick telling her I had cancer. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. This shit took me 2 years to accomplish.
2 years? 2 years? So you're almost dying? You fake dying for 2 years?
Bro, for 2 years.
Oh
bro,
my God.
How you keep that up? That boy was. I had to start skipping school. Was it mission accomplished? Of course.
Is this the girl you with now?
Nah, hell no.
So
she think I died. The craziest thing.
Here's a fun experiment you can do with the kids.
Let's do an experiment together. I promise it'll be quick.
I want to make chloroform for my caffeine extraction, but my parents' house doesn't have any lab equipment. So this is my beaker. I found it on the street. First, make yourself a measuring cylinder and prepare exactly 30 acetone. Take your bleach out of the freezer and mix them together. Don't try this at home. Chloroform is being produced, so I am upwind to keep me safe from the toxic fumes. I checked the next day and collected the bottom layer of chloroform. To purify this, use a distilling setup with a heating mantle. I don't have that, but I do have this random glass where I found at the thrift store to make into a simple still.
Oh, that's so cool.
Now boil some water and transfer it to a water bath underneath the apparatus. Now you can see it condensing pure chloroform into the centerpiece.
Oh, what did I tell you guys about playing with chloroform again?
I need to test its purity, so I've prepared a lethal cocktail of chloroform.
Come on, wake up. Taste test. Yum, chloroform. You can have some too. Chloroform. I'd say that's like a 9 out of 10 right there.
No one was hurt, that's water. Or is it? I did make chloroform this way though, which I'll use next video to see if I can caffeinate anything I want. Here's a fun experiment you can do with the kids.
Let's do an experiment together. I promise it'll be quick.
I want to make chloroform.
I like fruit, but I find it kind of.
Do we have anything with chloroform? Do you know what chloroform is? What is it? That's not it. That's not entirely it. I don't know. Yeah. People kidnap people using chloroform. They put it on a rag or something. And then they put it on their mouth. And then as soon as they inhale those fumes,
I mean, seriously, how? Well, I am clearly a firebender and harness the power of Zeus, so it's pretty easy. Whoa, now I'm me. This is embarrassing. So I'm gonna show you how I make my videos. Everything I can, from filming to script writing to prop making to how I make my deepfake.
Can I have a sandwich?
He won't tell me, and I'm really scared of him now. And of course, some of the failures. Of course, you want to see those.
Well, what is it?
I tried my best to document the behind the scenes to these videos while I was making them,
I
so
just
you get to
want
see a bit
roast
of behind
beef.
the camera and just what it was like
No,
to
I
make
just want
these
roast
videos
beef
in general.
entirely.
So yeah,
I want a bunch of roast beef.
For example, here's a little behind
No,
the
I'm only hungry for roast beef right now. I want a bunch of meat.
I feel so bad for now. I've taken it a step too far. It escalated too much.
I have enough of them.
I think I even got on my face.
I just want roast beef.
So yeah, I'm gonna show you quite a few.
No.
But I want to start.
No.
In November last year. So
All I want is roast beef.
Where I would make parodies of Now Red, and hopefully really fun to make, which it is, as long as I don't get eaten by acid or something. But I had no money at the time, and these videos cost a lot to make, so how did I make this? I mean, this is how my lab used to look last year. Yeah. There's sulfuric acid boiling. I gotta get out of here. This is the distillation. Oh my god. All of these factors just meant there was no way I could start this. So I spent some time cleaning out the shed, and for money, I signed up for a week-long medical trial where they basically give you drugs. Safe drugs for medicine. Might need to explain this a bit more, huh? Well, instead of getting a job like a normal person, I signed up to become a test subject in a week-long dementia medical trial where they basically pay you to tell them how much their new medicine hurts. Or if you like the sensation
Really?
your insides burning on fire. And this paid for my first few
Hi. What do you want from me? You what? That's why you weren't here at school. Was your eye pushed in? So you can't look through your eye, pretty much. Needle? Ugh! Ugh!